Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Fancy looking at my wares?
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our, but mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the... What say you, your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary. Here, this take care, your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other. There is much we ought to tend to. If you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deezer's misdeeds, I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. Yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself. But what say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open. There is much we ought to tend to. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one. I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to, and many a time as the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident. What say you? Might you be willing to... I've prepared a means for you to... This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable... There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... While examining the palace ledger for evidence for some time now, it seems... What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude, yet 'tis strange. For sweet crownflowers, I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe it. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Good evening, sir.
Shall we get some rest, then?
So tired. I've barely the vim to time.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Well met, sir. This could be a lonely life. Not sure why I'm patrolling.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Well met, son.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale. That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin. All of...
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, Master.
Oh, forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, man...
Not you again.
Ah, but I...
Oh. Well, if you've got the gold.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.
Right, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I'll go and open the chest.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Very well. I shall return.
passage here? Truly, there are secrets around every corner.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need him to go barging in.
I could do this all day.
Sure to avoid open flame.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one.
We've got goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing what...
As a matter of fact, I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Arisen, are you all right? battle is best avoided here.
I cannot fall to Sarah.
That'll teach me!
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. There's no spice as savoury as eating outdoors.
Would have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters, but I suppose one can't have everything.
Putting that aside, our party contains an abundance of sorcerers.
The torrent of our magics will be unending. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Choppers, Master!
All right, attacks are wasted on this hoe. Fixing this in a hurry. Better we take the long way round than waste our time gawking at it.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Got a good feeling about this one.
You must regain your footing.
You should rest a moment.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Though our paths diverge here, it surely
If we
won't be
share our
long.
strengths,
We can begin. You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness spawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around. Worse still, Spawn never know if they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. It is really coming down.
We can push through a bit of rain, sure.
Here we go again.
If we must, let's finish this quickly.
Can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. I will protect you.
I dare say I could topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
I quite agree. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You there! Are you looking to best go elsewhere, friend? What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather
You best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure. You best go up. There's no business to be had.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
That what I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day. So you say, but you wagered against our visitor, did you not? Can I do it again?
Well met, sir. How might I be... Service. Do come again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Oh, I'm suddenly taken with the mood to show off.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple... Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir. Ah, you must be the visitor. As you like.
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir.
Hail! I take it you're the outs. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find...
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. If aught about our humble village, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they're to begin with. Those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception, which is to say, you have much. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what Naturally, I'm not the only one. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont. In response, she... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally. Those who deal in information... Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you... I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. Use once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
Congratulations, Arisen. Acquiring a maester's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you.
I shall strive to learn from your example. That I might reach new heights of my own. Can't say I've any tidings.
I'm not into...
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you... I've lived in this... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
This is... Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
We must rest. Though the sun is... Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our what is here that to begin with, of course you are, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, you're the second. In response, she... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I know those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
There's a shorter... path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Well then, son, how might I be...
Sir Arisen! Thank heaven, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, oi! What are you doing standing about when they're...
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of.
Is that right? Then you did it once afore, eh? Only not...
My apologies for the chiefs, yet he speaks truly. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver. Where are the Saurians?
Our foe abhors the cold. We'll want to unite against it.
Saurians are no more. That's twice you've come to our rescue. You're more than a friend to Harve Village. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is.
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted Beastren went and ventured into Stormwind. How many times have we said none are there can be no doubt? He's...
Forgive me.
Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me Beastrons go causing problems. And
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. We mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our... I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright.
Well met, sir. How might... To be of service. Always a pleasure.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if...
Well met, sir. How might I be of... service? Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow you.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad... to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome. Welcome.
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate it.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears into a tail bite.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This isn't much to go on.
Welcome.
Well met, son of a citizen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true, I have been pursuing all of the channels available. Would your Majesty be willing? Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we would...
Perhaps I ought to ask around town.
I hope this job plays out better than the last.
Well met, sir.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar on which it was entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Not fire in the world, just as it should be.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by... Aye, got some much appreciated. Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale... Aye, got some... What would you of me? Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master story...
We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held up. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Gather round! Treat